Let's just go to our next team, which is the Rajasthan Royals. The ones who made all hell break loose in 2008, didn't they, when they won the first one? Can they do it again this year? Well, they need that team, of course. And there you go. And look at it, man. Ben Stokes, Jofra Archer, Joss Butler.
Go on.
Steve Smith.
And Sanju Samson. And
Sanju Samson.
Go on. That's not yet half the side.
And
go on.
There's
and
Riyan Prayag.
Okay, that's 6.
Parag,
Name me 5 more.
Prag, Ankit Singh Rajput.
ठीक है. हाँ.
He plays Tewati.
Shreyas Gopal is there.
Shreyas Gopal, Varun Aaron.
They need a lot more India players.
No.
They need a lot more India
They've got their 4 foreigners. How can you not play these 4 foreigners?
That's my point. Barring injury, you have to play those 4. Correct. Barring injury, you have to play those 4. So you have 7
buying any foreigners.
Yeah, so you have 7 Indians to buy, or 7 Indians to fill, out of which you have reasonably 2.5 choices.
You have Shreyas Gopal, Riyan Parag,
Sanju Samson. And one of the Ankit Rajput, maybe a bowler.
Maybe.
And
they really need India players.
Ankit Rajput doesn't play all 14 games.
Ankit Rajput might play. I mean, they also look at the kind of pitch they have. They like spinners because it's big side boundaries. You have a decent spinner out there. It's not that easy to tonk you out of the ground. But here's something that's worth thinking about. I know that their first relationship ended badly. This is not a bad pitch for Yusuf Pathan. He knows how to bat on this pitch. He can tonk it as well as anyone. He's fit. If the relationship mends, this is a very good place for Yusuf Pathan to spend a couple of years. They'll get value out of him also. Even his off spin is difficult to hit with those side boundaries.
But he hasn't bowled for years.
He was bowling this year.
So who opens? If you look at that squad, let's pick that squad again. Butler opens the batting.
Yes.
Steve Smith 3, Sanju Samson 4, Ben Stokes 5, Riyan Parag maybe at 6.
Yeah.
They will want Manan Vora to rediscover form, but we've been waiting for a long time for Manan Vora to rediscover form. Then after that, what? 7, 8, 9, 10. Even if Riyan Parag bats 6, he gives you some overs. Ben Stokes gives you some overs, so they can. They've got floaters 7, 8, 9, 10. They let go Krishnappa Gautam. There must be a story there. There has to be a story.
Yeah, I didn't get that.
I felt that
there has to be a story there.
They didn't know whether.
I know he didn't have a great time last year, but he's a good player.
Yeah, those two, I don't know. Maybe they said that Shreyas Gopal and Krishnappa, they can't play both of them. Maybe
Why
somewhere. I mean, there's no other reason I can think of because he's ideal for their conditions.
I think he's
and he can whack it.
I think he's a shoe-in for an India T20 spot.
And he can whack it.
Gautam.
Good.
I don't mind Robin Uttappa here. They should be bidding for Robin as well.
Interesting.
India batsman, top order, this thing opener. Though they might bat him as a floater because given the team they have, the kind of openers they have, they could open
with Butler and him.
Yeah, they could
Butler and him.
An experienced India opener.
Yeah, I think
Sanju Samson.
Samson at 4, Smith 3, Samson 4, Stokes 5. You got.
Yeah, it's not a bad.
They'll want Stokes.
How much money do they have?
They have about 29 crores, 28.9.
They have a lot of money. They have a lot of money. They've got almost 29 crores and they've got 11 players.
No, they've got money is not an issue. I don't think money is an issue for anybody in this IPL.
Yes, no longer because that's what people sometimes get confused. Why do teams have more money now? It's because the rights fee went up and they don't have to pay the rights fee as well now. The franchise fee that they were paying for the first 10 years.
My other issue with RR is they've got a new coaching setup, which is, they've got Andrew McDonald as an overseas coach, as their head coach, and they need
Andrew McDonald gone from RCB to here. He was with RCB, wasn't he?
As the head coach.
Carrot Top.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they need Indian players. So, I mean, they've got
Zubin, and they've got Kadamba.
Amol is there.
That's all okay.
Mazumdar.
Huh?
Yeah. Amol Mazumdar is there as well.
But they need good Indian players, and they've got a new overseas coach. So.
The other thing I was thinking about is I'm just looking at the numbers of all the international players of what they are. The Indian uncapped players, okay, and it's very much been hit or miss. Shivam Dubey, Varun Chakravarti, all the guys, T. Natarajan, all the guys, Anmol Preet Singh, who teams have paid big money on, only 2 or 3 have really panned out. You see, one Prithvi has panned out maybe to a certain extent, Rishabh has panned out to a certain extent. All the others, you're looking at a list of lot of maybes, and people who have least panned out are actually bowlers. Because inexperienced bowlers just find it much more difficult for 2 reasons. One is the pressure of playing in front of 60,000-70,000 people, and that pressure of 4 overs and international batsmen who are ruthless. So somehow I feel that uncapped bowlers, even a side like this, why is it today Vinay Kumar back in the auction? Because some side must have said, I need the experience of having one senior international bowler who knows what it is. He's fit enough to give me 4 overs.
Beach mein dal dega wo. He'll bowl 1 in the power play and then finish off by 50.
You know what they call these guys? They call them chore bowlers. Nikal dega, 2 over nikal dega. Kahan se chori karke nikal dega. That's what it is. So experience is important. I think One of the problems KKR had was they went with really good young Indian fast bowlers, but they were inexperienced. So one is they're injury prone because they're trying too hard, and two is that they don't know how to, as I say, chorify 2 overs.
Yeah.
Ye batsman hai, just contain him. Don't try and take wickets.
Did you just use the word chorify
Yeah.
for just steal?
Yeah.
Just use steal.
This is what happens when a Bengali Antel, intelligent guy, starts living too long in Gurgaon.
A Bengali what?
Antel, they call them Antel. The Bengali, these intelligent guys.
Antel.
Antel, sorry,
Yeah,
Antel. Antel, not Antel. Antel.
Atel, basically, but I'm really not happy about this, that at some point you had promised yesterday that the 2 of us are going to sledge him together.
Did we?
Yeah, what happened to that?
Oh, we haven't yet.